Hey guys, how you doing? It's Medicine Bear Wipo. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do, and I debated doing this live like I did yesterday on Facebook, but I've chosen not to do that. Yeah, I appreciate the fact that when I do that, people log on almost immediately. They tap in, and you guys have been leaving wonderful comments and all that, and I appreciate it all. I leave those things open, and I usually, when I'm doing the video, of course, I'm not going to try to answer because trying to do that while I'm trying to record is next to impossible for me. Um, but I've decided to start trying to do this on my own, and I'm going to probably take this video and I may upload it to Facebook. I probably am going to update it to my Rumble account and start generating a little bit of money from that. Apologize, but yeah, I'm on a fixed income. I'm disabled. I'm retired. So yeah, if I can earn a couple cents from a video that I put out, and it's got some good information that helps people, that's great. We all win. Okay, shouldn't be anything wrong with that. And I'm just being honest about it. You know, um, there's a lot of things that are going on right now. There's a lot of things taking place behind the curtain. There's a lot of things I just don't have the information for. I've been out of the game for a long time, but I still have contacts and I still have sources that are working behind the scenes, deeply involved with what's going on that I can reach out to that feed me tidbits of information. That's all I can say about that. Um, some of those are governmental resources, some of those are military. All of them are very, very well respected, and all of them are putting their damn lives on the line right now, to be perfectly honest with you. So, am I going to divulge any of my sources? Hell no. Hell no. Am I going to talk about anything that might compromise ongoing operations currently that are taking place across the world that I've been involved in? No. Uh, I still, even though the United States of America Incorporated has been defunct, I am not going to break my 10 and 10 agreement. There's been a whole lot of stuff that I've got. I've got a whole buttload of information that I could put out right now, but I'm not going to do it. Some of which is for my own protection. Um, I've got the majority of that set on what would most most would be able to understand it as a dead man trigger. So if something happens to me, this information automatically gets released from the servers that it's been put on, and it goes out. And nobody can get to that stuff. Nobody knows where it's at. I've got a handful of people that I trust that have access to disseminate on at their discretion if something were to actually happen to me. I don't think anything will. There was an attempt made last week. That's as far as I'm going to take it with that. Um, it's not important. It's been handled. It's taken care of, and it was a wash. Sorry for the SOBs that tried. You lost. Deal with it. Let it go. And now you understand. Yes, in fact, I wasn't full of shit. Yes, in fact, I was telling you the truth. Yes, in fact, there is a dead man trigger. So leave me be. You got no idea who you're playing with. You know. And now that I'm done with that garbage, move on to bigger and better things. The important thing to think about right now in the present is who you are as an individual, where you are as an individual. How are you doing spiritually? Forget religion, forget dogma. How are you doing spiritually? How are you looking out for your family? How are you looking out for your loved ones? How are you looking out for your neighbor? That's what's important, because right now there's a whole lot of people that really need your love, care, and support. And it might sound funny coming from an ex-MK Ultra, but this is the way it is, you know. It's time for us all to just be real. It's time for us all to really, truly unite under an umbrella of humanity that is for the betterment of all, the good of all. Uh, Blackout spoke of this time that we're in now, years ago. And I would highly recommend anybody that's got the time on their hands right now, uh, go get a copy of Black Elk Speaks, read the book, and digest it. There was some information that was put out the last couple of days regarding Nikola Tesla. I put that information up on Facebook. That's all been vetted, verified, substantiated, and proven to be factual. Those are the actual documents. Those are the things that were actually going on when J. Edgar Hoover was in office, and what they tried to suppress, what they did to him. And now it's all coming out. Why is that? Think about it. Yes, there's been some stuff with ET and extraterrestrial stuff that's coming out over mainstream media news. Now, on that front, I choose personally not to get involved, only because that's an end of things that I'm still actually working on, as far as what my possible actual involvement was, if any. At this point, from sources that I have that work with me, that have helped me through the process of coming to terms with who and what I am, what I've been through, helping me to integrate, there is a real possibility that, yes, maybe I might have been part of the program that was 20 and 20. Now, there's a gentleman out there that a lot of people are going to want to discredit and everything in that, by the name of Corey Good. I'd ask you to hesitate on that, regardless of what you may think of him and all that. Just take a listen at some of the stuff, and use your own discernment. Don't listen to anybody else telling you what to think, what to believe. Use your own discernment. And there's information out there that substantiates to a great degree that, yes, in fact, we had and have had a secret space program in the works, working for a very long time. Sorry. That was rude. I apologize. Now it's come full circle when Trump was in his administration with the bringing forth of a new military force, I forget what he called it. The Space Force. Anyway, that used to be formerly known as the Secret Space Force. It's not any longer. And the truth of what technology they actually have is going to come forward. Now, one of the people that I want people to still try and pay attention to, but again, use your own discernment, is Dr. Stephen Greer. I personally have issue with a whole hell of a lot of things, but there might actually be a valid reason why he's done things the way that he's done it. So I'm not going to discredit the man and discount him. Take a listen and take a look at the body of work that he's done, and understand from what sources I have, yes, in fact, the man has been threatened and gone through a whole hell of a lot of shit. So have any one of us that have tried to speak truth. I've had all my social media shut down. Just recently, my Facebook account went back open. And it's really, really funny, guys. Over the last 7 days, I've had a total of what they call so-called fact checkers. I've had a total of maybe 16 people that have popped up that I've had to block. Prior to 7 days ago, my average every other day was over 200 that I had to go through and block. That's not happening now. Is there possibly some truth that maybe dear old Mark Zuckerberg is no longer in the picture? A reality? I don't know. I can't verify. But think about it. How many of you are able to actually speak out right now and say whatever the hell you want right now, as of the 26th of January, on Facebook, whatever the hell you want, and not get shadow banned, block, have your post removed. How many of you are going through that? Think about it. There's something going on. So maybe there's a little bit of valid truth here. I've got friends of mine that supported Joseph Biden, and that's fine. They're Democrat. That's fine. I don't, whatever. All I can tell y'all all is that what I believe to be the fact, I know for a fact that the Patriot Party was enacted. I happen to be one of the first few members of it. I signed up. I foresee in the near future the dissolvement of the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, and there will be one party, a party of the people. Those elected will be elected by the people, for the people, and they will do the people's bidding. They will no longer serve any entity because that entity's been removed. No special interest. You only have one option. Do the work of the people, support the agenda that they want, and put it into action. That's what I'm looking forward to. So with that being said, I just wanted to touch base again, and I'm going to try and do some more of these videos and then start uploading them and all that, and put out as much information as I can. Again, I want you guys to understand, I needed to come out years ago with my story for my own well-being, for my own healing, and for my own protection. That was the process that I was dealing with. Now, it's not about me. It's about all of you. The good of humanity, the good of all. And that's what I serve. I serve a higher purpose. Now, if you're interested and all that, we took the lodge on the road. So we're traveling the country full time. And if you have land available where we can actually have an open fire pit, I would love to come and bring the ceremonies that I carry and bring some healing. You want to do sweat lodge? You want to learn about the medicine wheel? You want to heal from a perspective of Native American, because that's what I can teach, then please reach out, let me know. And the first opportunity that we get, we'll come to your state, we'll come to your city, we'll come to your town, we'll spend some time, a week or two, and we'll do it up, and break bread together and enjoy and heal together. Much love, much blessings. Take care.